So there was a visitor. I'm like saying it in a casual form. I'm not reading word by word. I'm taking that liberty, and I hope the writer will forgive me for that. So a visitor said to Bhagwan, should I give up my business and take to reading books on Vedanta? So this is a visitor asking Bhagwan. And surprisingly, this is a very simple question as it appears to be, but it is a question most of us ask in some form or the other. So the visitor is saying, should I give up my business and take to reading books on Vedanta? Bhagwan replies, he says, if the objects have an independent existence, that is, if they exist anywhere apart from you, then it may be possible for you to go away from them. So if you see, the entire crux of Vedanta is packed in one statement. It need to be read again. If the objects have an independent existence, that is, if they exist anywhere apart from you. Now you see around me, these objects around me cannot exist without me. They exist because they are part of me. Independently they don't exist. Independently this phone doesn't belong to anyone. This phone doesn't say I belong to this person or that person. This sofa, furniture, things around me, anything around me cannot exist independently. So Bhagwan is saying, if the objects have an independent existence, that is, if they exist apart from you, so the object come into existence with you recognizing it, not vice versa. So if they exist anywhere apart from you, then it may be possible for you to go away from them. So if they are independent of you, then you can go away from them. But they don't exist apart from you. They owe their existence to you, your thought. One person say, oh, she is my wife, she is my husband, my brother, my father. You only say, no one else say that. If you don't say, there is no, I don't have anyone to call my wife. Hence, what do I do? But the moment, the day I say that, it is me who is saying that, and that will come into existence only when I say independently, no one is my wife. No relationship exists, no object exists, nothing exists. Even I don't exist. I mean, at a deeper level somehow. So Bhagwan says, but they don't exist apart from you. So you are the Janmadata of the objects. Like I bring in a dog, bring in Lado in this room. She will not recognize my sofa. She will not recognize anything around as her own. She will just say something lying. She will not own. What she will be thinking of? She will be thinking of her bowl in which she eats, the place where she sleeps. So those objects exist for her. This doesn't exist only. So Bhagavan say they don't exist apart from you. They owe their existence to you, your thoughts. So everything is tagged by us, not vice versa. No object tells me, no money tells me I belong to this person. I put it in my pocket. I only say this rupees belong to me. You take the note out and you ask whom you belong to, he will say, I don't know. Nobody. He is a true sannyasi. A 2000 rupees note is a true sannyasi, nothing to do with anybody. So Bhagavan says, so where can you go to escape them? So there is no going anywhere. So then he comes to the second part of the question. He says, as for reading books on Vedanta, you may go on reading any number of them. They can only tell you, realize the self within you. The self cannot be found in the books. You have to find it out. You have to find it out yourself in yourself. So this is a little note taken by Devaraja. The most important or the most catchy statement for me in this whole paragraph is, the self cannot be found in the books. It is so. Raman Maharishi will sound like Guru Nanak will sound like Krishna will sound like Kabir, and so on. They will all sound same. There is not an inch difference between what Raman Maharishi is saying and Guru Nanak. If you bring in that paragraph we just came across a while ago. The self cannot be found in the books. And that also means including this book. Every book. So sometimes we have moh mamta. We say, oh no, this is my dear book. No, this and this I can find. Bhagwan may not be. He is talking about some other books. No. Bhagwan says self cannot be found in the books. Full stop. That's how it is. So before I finish, I would like to draw attention towards the Bhakti Marga. So what would have Ramakrishna said? He would have said everything is Bhagwan, there is nothing else. You will not find anything except if you read Gurbani, for example, which is based mostly on Bhakti Bhava. It is always advocating. There is no other greater place than the holy feet of your Guru, of my Guru. It keeps on saying that again. But what does that actually mean? That there is nothing else but the holy feet of Master. Basically, saying the same, because to feel the holy feet, you need to have a self. Who is going to feel the holy feet? That realization within, so that the devotion, the submission in toto, that will be bringing you to that point, that boiling point where evaporation happens, is as same as this. What Raman Maharishi says. So the Bhakti Marga and the Gyan Marga, the Brahma Gyan Marga, are one and the same thing of two sides of the same coin. But one need to pick and see which one connects you naturally and you need to follow them. आवाज़ बहुत ज़्यादा ना चिड़ फिड़ जाती है।